will be Bob Williams. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the red corner, he's wearing blue with yellow and white, and weighed in at 16 stone, 5 pounds. Coming to us from Aberdare, Wales, he brings a professional record consisting of 12 wins, 5 defeats, 1 draw, with 1 win coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dorian Darch. And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, he's wearing black with gold and weighed in at 17 stone, 1 pound. Hailing from Greenwich, England, he is undefeated with 5 wins. All 5 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the current Southern Area and WBC World Youth Heavyweight Champion, Triple D, Daniel Dubois.
Okay, lads, obey my commands. In the event of a knockdown, the fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, boys. Touch gloves.
Well, good evening to you. And it really is a case of don't blink with this opening contest. Daniel Dubois is putting together a spectacular highlight reel of his fights so far. Knockout after knockout after knockout, 5 in all. Dorian Darch, the latest man to try his luck, the 33-year-old Welshman, and Daniel Dubois will not be in any sort of mood to hang around.
Well, he hasn't been in the past, John, as he works very well behind his jab. Got a very powerful straight right hand as well as young Daniel. Darch here, though, starting positively on the front foot also. But it's that shot there from Dubois that impresses me most. It did in the GB squad, helped train him for the time that he was there. Is that lovely jab. He sets that right hand up and already he's starting to get to work.
It was a spectacular knockout victory in his last fight against AJ Carter. And the right hand is the real danger punch. Head's going in close there.
Step back. Step back.
Represents perhaps a little bit of a step up in class, Darch, who himself was recognised as a prospect a few years back, and that's a good jab there from the Welshman. Losses include against Hughie Fury. He went the distance with Fury, did Darch, and Ian Lewison, who stopped him in 4. But he does have a tendency to take a shot to land one, and eating shots from Daniel Dubois is probably not a great policy.
He's got to use his head here, head movement, and try and avoid that jab, slip inside that punch. And either come with the right. That wasn't bad, though, from Darch, although Dubois also landed. But that's what Darch has got to do. Plenty of head movement already. He's getting caught here. He's staying on the outside.
It's easy to see that Dubois trying to set him up with that right hand. Darch landing again with his jab. Big reach advantage, Dubois, some 6 inches. As the right hand again, only a glancing blow. Darch coming into this after a draw in his last fight against an undefeated heavyweight, D.L. Jones. And there's blood around the right eye of Darch. Whether it was a clash of heads or a punch, not too sure. It looks as though maybe underneath, could be on the side of the nose, that as a right hand which wobbles him as they come out of that clinch, and he's in dangerous territory, and there's still 20-odd seconds to go here, and he's holding on desperately, trying to survive.
Yeah, Dubois just finding his range. Doing the clever thing there, just getting up close and just Dubois, but again, big right hand
goes down. Right hand puts him down. Only a few seconds remaining in the first. He may see it through to the bell. edge clash, do they? And somehow he sees it through to the bell to end what for Dorian Darch was a torrid first round, and Dubois doing just about everything but knocking his man out.
Yeah, he found it a little bit awkward at the start, but as the round went on, he found his range, John. Let's have a look at it here.
Has a full-time job as a civil engineer. He says boxing is one of the things that helps keep him off the beer. At the end of this tonight, I suspect he might feel like one.
Second down, round 2.
So into the second round, the one knockdown in that opening round for Dubois. And Darch onto the front foot. He's trying to give it a go. Caught by another right hand, and down he goes for a second time.
The Darch very bravely there, John, wasn't he? Fighting fire with fire, but he's walked onto the punches from Dubois. Those straight 1-2s of his. Lots of power in them. There it is again, look, that 1-2 and again.
I think that might be it. Right hand putting him down again, but quickly up. It was in the second round that he was stopped by Anthony Joshua in Joshua's 4th fight, and now in Dubois' 6th fight, it looks as though Darch is about to go the same way. Massive right hand, and this time it's all over. It's all over, ended in the second round.
Yeah, brave kid Darch getting up and wanting to continue. Just a matter of time until Dubois landed again with another good right hand. 1-2 combination was effective tonight for Dubois, and it's another knockout. An impressive one at that.
The British Boxing Board of Control have mandated an English title pairing between him and Nathan Gorman, Ricky Hatton's fighter. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, indeed. Nathan Gorman is a good fighter, and they know each other from the GB squad, sparred many rounds, and will both fancy it. But here, Dubois, you know, he's in good form, strong kid, young, hungry, good left up there that actually put Darch down. The big right hand of his is a cracking shot. It's the left up there, and again, just on the side of the head, wasn't it, from Dubois? But I think the ending came with the right hand over the top. Have a look at here. There's the shot there. That was the one that put him down, and that was the final punch of the contest.
Well, he is an absolute wrecking ball of a fighter, and he will be celebrating an official confirmation of another knockout in just a few moments.
I used to let frizz rule my life, then my...
Well, Daniel Dubois, a winner once more. Anthony Joshua couldn't put this fella on the floor. Dubois put him down 4 times. It ended in the second round, and here now is Thomas Treiber.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 51 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by way of technical countdown, and still undefeated, Triple D, Daniel Dynamite Dubois.
6 rounds, 6 wins out of 6, 6 knockouts out of 6. He's yet to be given anything like a competitive fight. He's just steamrolling everything. It is starting to become a very big story indeed for young Daniel Dubois.
I think we should extend our thanks also to Dorian Darch for his valour in the face of the relentless artillery, and it looks like he's come out of it all in better shape, happily, than AJ Carter, who was down in that same ring for fully 10 minutes when he got on the end of one of these powerhouse right-handers, Steve, from this young man.
What I like about him, and we said this from the very first fight, so we're not being after-timers, is he remains calm. And I was just saying to Josh there, that last knockdown, the 4th knockdown of the fight, He's still got his feet in the right position. He'd have been excused at that point for getting in and throwing punches wildly. In fact, the last knockdown punch might have been the best punch he threw all night. Now, that shows a degree of composure. For a heavyweight, that's got to be nearly rare, Paul.
Josh, regardless of weight divisions, technically, what do you see in Dubois?
Technically, he's very good. We was talking about this yesterday. He's got a good balance under his feet, and he keeps that balance all the way through. Whenever he's bringing the punches from different angles, he's always got his good balance. And even when he's letting the shots go, he really plants them down and he knows when to go as well.
All the focus, of course, is on the jackhammer right hand at the moment. But what about his jab?
His jab, well, that jackhammer right hand was getting set up by the jab. It was like a bit of a feeling jab, and then that big right hand was coming over the top. So.